What inspired you to make this album?
Really, just like I said, just my own journey. Oh, I started out, I got my own label. It's called Tunnel Vision Entertainment. I really just been kind of locked in on just, telling my journey. Every kind of chapter in my life that I go through, it kind of ends up in the album. And Pressure Makes Diamonds was the latest one for me. And I think that was me just elevating as a person. You know what I'm saying? Just really kind of being confident and knowing all the work that I put in and the hours and everything. And now finally feeling like, hey, I'm at a level where I'm ready to showcase to the world at the highest stage. You know what I mean? So from the time I started doing music, I felt like I had to get my sound, get my confidence, get my voice. And now it's like all aligning in one. And I think I was able to execute that on Pressure Makes Diamonds. I was able to talk about like, let me paint just like the vision of where I want to go to in my life and how I want to get there. Or like, what I'm saying, like you said, like a Nipsey Speaks interlude, just like
Hmm.
what he was saying, how it applied to me and how it affected my life. I tried to bring that out and put that into words of my own and, let the listener or whoever's listening to it take their own thing from it, get motivated. And then now they're going to go do their thing, find their diamond or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like you said, you've been doing it about 9 years now. So since
Yeah.
2016, close to 10 years.
Yeah.
Definitely, I can see what you're saying. Basically, coming up to this album, I haven't listened to the other albums, but all of what you've been doing, the grinding and the cultivating your skills and so forth,
Hmm.
and the struggles and issues that you were probably going through, definitely get you to this point where you
Hmm.
kind of like in your, I ain't gonna say sophomore, you're probably in your senior of it because you've been doing. You said how many albums you done?
So this was like my fifth project,
Fifth
fourth
project, yeah.
album. Yeah, you know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I did like a couple little EPs and stuff like that
yeah,
too.
yeah.
But yeah, like you said, just like the senior season, you feel
Hmm.
confident. You done been
Right.
putting in all that work and now you're ready to go,
Hmm.
attack that senior season. And that's real
Yeah.
like the start of your journey to go to the next level. Your senior season is going to take you into that college years, into your pros and everything like that. So
Yeah,
just kind
definitely.
of that moment where you're ready to take that next step. You know what I mean?
Definitely. And I think too, man, when people like when they put their first album out or whatever they particularly do, especially when I think about my son, they think they automatically have to be good to start something, or
Yeah.
they don't want to take no action. So with you telling that grind that you don't went through from start to now,
Hmm.
definitely speaks to that and so forth. And then I can assume definitely you have been, like I said, getting better and better each
Hmm.
time, and you can see yourself and put even more heart into it because you everything that you don't did up until this point with the music you making definitely goes into a pressure make diamonds, right?
Absolutely. And it's like now I can really start to see it's paying off. You know what I mean? Like before you might have your little, you have your supporters of your friends or,
Hmm.
family, close members to support and whatever, but kind of people are just kind of just going along with the dream, but they just kind of seeing if you're going to stick with it and everything like that. And then as it goes, you get better, you start to believe in yourself more and everything. And now it aligns to where other people are kind of seeing the vision of what I had going on to the point where now, Pressure Makes Diamonds is one of my most streamed. It is my most streamed project. Going over 100,000 streams across all platforms. Getting some love, people copping the CDs and things like that to just show support. And it's like I said, everything's kind of starting to line now. So, like you said, it's just all that work you've been putting in. You kind of start to see a
Hmm.
little bit of the residuals starting to come back, and that's always a
Right.
good thing.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what I get from it, you know what I'm saying? It got the street elements, gritty elements to it and so forth, but it's one of those albums. How old are you, by the way? I didn't even ask you that.
I just turned 32.
Okay, yeah, I'm 39. Yeah, so we kind of in that we in that
Yeah.
same area and so forth, where you listen to like basically like I like Jeezy, I like Trea and so forth and everything. They make albums is for the street, but at the same time, it's definitely motivational where it fits so many different elements of life outside
Yeah.
of the street game. So that's what I was definitely hearing in the songs that I was hearing. It was